Take us out to the crowd. We sell insurance for most anything. Who'd have guessed that the 18 could sing for its root? Root, root for good coverage. Americana's more than a name. 4x377 2000 for the insurance A-Team.
You'll be singing too when you see what the A-Team and Americana Insurance can do for you.
Let's take it from the top again. I think the rest of you were out of tune.
Here's your Power 96 weather update. More clouds than sun this afternoon, with daytime highs approaching 44. Winds out of the south 10 to 15 miles per hour. Mainly cloudy skies expected again tonight. Slight chance for showers, lows level off around 35. Slight chance of rain showers, tomorrow 63. Sunshine mixed with clouds at times. And that's your Power 96 weather update. I'm meteorologist Laura Lockwood. Right now, it's 41 degrees.
Power 96, the very best in classic rock. 96.1 KQPR FM, Albert Lee, Minnesota.
Take us out to your ball game. Take us out to the crowd. We sell insurance for most anything. Who'd have guessed that the 18 could sing for its root? Root, root for good coverage. Americana's more than a name. 4x377 2000 for the insurance A-Team.
You'll be singing too when you see what the A-Team and Americana Insurance can do for you.
Let's take it from the top again. I think the rest of you were out of tune.
It's not the kind of thing we feel comfortable talking about, but it's something we all will face. You can make things easier on the ones you love by pre-planning your funeral arrangements. Bayview Freeborn Funeral Home will listen to your needs, offer choices for arrangements, and then make sure all of your questions have been answered. Bayview Freeborn Funeral Home, a name you can trust. Call 373-4330.
Are you looking to arrive in style at your next event? Look no further than Dawson Limousine. With our luxurious limousine and limo bus options, you'll be sure to turn heads wherever you go. Whether you're heading to a wedding, prom, or just a night out on the town, let Dawson Limousine chauffeur you around. And as a proud sponsor of local sports, you can trust that we are dedicated to supporting our local community. Call us today at 507-402-0606 to book your ride with Dawson Limousine.
My name is Taylor Johnson, Albert Lee softball captain. You're listening to Power 96. Thanks for keeping it local.
Hey, and that's right. Everybody, welcome here to Power 96 live coverage of Albert Lee High School Tigers softball. I'm Sports Director Dave Nelson, and alongside with me is Mr. Marcus Antonio Calderon, a.k.a. Caldy, as we call him, the business Sparky also. What's going on there, Mr. Calderon?
How we doing, Dave?
You know, it's a beautiful day. Actually, a lot warmer than what we thought it was going to be, but we're definitely bundled up here. I apologize to start the show. Between the sun coming down and the cold fingers, it was tough to get everything going as it needed to go. But you are listening here to the Americana Insurance Press Box. Of course, Americana Insurance, a proud sponsor here of Power 96 Sports and all sports in general here for your Albert Lee Tigers. This is the Dawson Limousine pregame show. If you need a special night on the town, give Dawson Limousine a call, 507-402-0606. They're starting just a little bit early tonight, so that is why we went started. Of course, right now they're kind of going through all of the announcements. I got to make sure that we are up and running. I haven't heard nothing as of yet. Normally, Caldy lets me know, but I think we're going, Caldy. I'm getting a message. No, not on that. But I'm going to double check.
Not on that.
But we have a new era here, and as far as with softball and how everything goes, and of course, softball has a brand new coach this year. Coach Fleek did step down, so now Albert Lee does have a brand new coach, and that is Christine I just lost the paper here.
Gerber.
Gerber, yep. Christina Gerber. She is the new head coach for softball here for the Tigers. And from what we've been hearing is a little bit different than Coach Fleek's coaching style. So we'll see what she can do here. Of course, Tigers did make it to sections last year. Ran up into tough Mankato team, though. And I know the pitcher for Mankato, she ended up going, and she's going to be playing for the Gophers this year. But Albert Lee did do what they could do against her, but unfortunately just couldn't get past her and the rest there of the Mankato teams. But today it's actually going to be Mayo, and it is the Spartans, of course, here from Rochester Mayo. We do have the starting lineups, of course, brought to you by Dawson Limousine, and we're going to go ahead and go through here. And I'm going to turn this up so you can hopefully kind of hear it.
Order, wearing number 6 is shortstop Chelsea Putzier. At number 5 in center field, Macy McGee. Wearing number 4 at catcher is Lauren Chan. At number 22, third baseman Ani Cheng. At number 26, first baseman Juniper Johnson. Wearing number 34 and on the pitcher's mound today is Amelia Nordland. In right field, number 1, Blair Clausen. And at second base, wearing number 2 is Gisela Huebner. And at number 10 in left field, Devin Hagman. Mayo is coached.
Of course, PA announcer Mike Murtaugh there, giving the
Aaron McNallen.
starting lineups for the visiting Spartans. And now we're going to have your Albert Lee Tigers starting lineup.
Now for your starting lineups for your Albert Lee Tigers. Wearing number 1 in left field, Hannah Austenson. At number 10 in left field, Callie Noble. At shortstop, returning to shortstop is number 13, Aaliyah Heidemann. At third base, wearing number 5, Kira Erickson. At number 7 and pitching today for the Tigers, Taylor Johnson. At number 6 and at second base, Kaylee Henderson. At first base, wearing number 3, Brielle Bakken. In right field, number 15, Sienna Murray. And debuting as catcher for the Tigers, number 8, Addie Gilliam. Albert Lee is coached by Christina Gerber, assisted by Lana Howe. Umpires for today's game are Eric Stanton and Jason Slater.
All right, so there was your starting lineups. We are going to take a pause here and hear from our sponsors while we have the national anthem playing. You're listening to Power 96 Sports here from the American Insurance Press Box. This has been the Dawson Limousine pregame show. We'll hear some more from our sponsors and throughout the game as well, and as well as our sports boosters. We'll be right back. Southern Minnesota Branding has been helping customers create and display their company logos for over 40 years. They are a fully customizable shop specializing in logo design, vinyl graphics, banners, vehicle wraps, and so much more. Are you looking for customized Tiger, Wolverine, Knights, Panther, or any other local sports team apparel? Stop on into their new location at 2114 East Main Street in the new Main Street Auto Building and see what they can do for you. They've also added a gift shop with local favorites and goodies to enjoy. Southern Minnesota Branding in Albert Lee. Shop Etc. Tanning and Clothing in the Skyline Plaza, where you'll find new trendy clothing and sports apparel in their boutique section. They also have a pre-owned section, which includes clothing for kids, women and men, shoes, and purses. Etc. also offers UV tanning, custom airbrush, red light therapy, and lotions. Stop into Etc. in the Skyline Plaza and see all that they have to offer.
Hi, this is Adam, owner of GT Window and Door. GT Window and Door is a local family-owned and operated business that has proudly served the Albert Lee area since 2012. We have won the trust of local homeowners by providing reliable service and high-quality windows, doors, and seamless gutter installation. We are also a proud sponsor of Albert Lee Sports. Call me today at 507-320-0575 or visit gtwindowanddoor.com for a free estimate today. Don't forget to listen or watch local sports on Power 96. Proudly brought to you by GT Window and Door.
And we're back here again from the from the Hammer Complex here. Of course, the newly built here in the last few years, so it's a beautiful stadium here. And we're getting ready for a little Tiger softball here, as we're just adjusting all of our sounds here. Of course, a little wind coming through, a little cold coming through.
Probably about 10 to 15 miles an hour. Northwest wind. You can tell there's a little chill out there in the field as girls are out there making sure they're staying warm.
Yeah, they did not know if they were going to get this game underway or not, but it is underway. Just getting everything set up here. Of course, if you are listening here on 96.1, we appreciate it. You can also watch the free live stream. That's right. Go to our website, kqprfm.com. Maybe you already have our Boxcast app, or you can also watch it on our YouTube channel. Just go ahead and search for Power 96 Albert Lee, and it gives you a lot of different options. So you can actually watch this game from the comfort of your own home, maybe if it's on your big screen TV. It's quite a thing. I know we like to go back and watch some of the games as well.
Some of our errors as well.
Yeah, some of our errors.
All right, we have number 6, Chelsea Petzler, the shortstop. She's a left-handed batter.
So there's the first pitch. Going to be bunted, but it's going to go foul. So it's going to be
strike one.
Yeah, first strike for Taylor Johnson here. And I believe this is the first game the Tigers have played this year, so it's not only the home opener, it's the
we got
season.
Taylor's dad sitting right over here. He'll give us the stats on all that.
Pitch 2 is popped out to Austinson for out number 1. Of course, first inning is brought to you by Etc. Tanning and Clothing. They're out there in the Skyline Plaza, and in a day like today, go see Jody and her crew to get warmed up in a tanning bed.
We have Macy Maggie. The center fielder, number 5, another left-handed batter.
I forgot I got to do the strikes and balls on this as well.
That was ball 1, I believe.
No one's actually been doing it up on the screen. That's why it didn't remind me.
Right back.
Yeah. She's going to throw. It's going to get just past the first baseman. And number 5's on her way over towards third. The throw is going to come back in, but it is going to be an error. I believe E1 is what you're going to call that one?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that's what Jamie said too.
Jamie gave the daughter an E. We have Lauren Chow, the catcher, number 4, another left-handed batter.
She's going to take strike number 1.
Well, I imagine our pitcher's a little upset at herself right now.
Caldy, I'm going to have you take over. My wife is calling me real quick.
Not a problem. And the grounder to the second baseman, fumbles it, gets the out. They do get a run, though. So that'd be a fielder's choice. But 4-3 for our second out of the inning. Number 22, Anna Shark, a right-handed batter. Number 4 hitter. 22, the third baseman. Takes ball 1. Takes swing and a foul ball for strike 1. We're at a 1-1 count. 2 outs, nobody on. And here we go. And just a bit outside on that pitch. So we're at 2-1. 2-1, 2 outs, no one on. Score is fouled out of play.
That's a ball out of play brought to you by Americana Insurance. I wonder if that roof is covered by Americana Insurance. If it's not, it should be. 2 outs here. So I apologize. Son was at the ER. Sounds like everything's good, which is always good to hear.
Another foul ball.
What happened to the person on third? Did she get picked off?
She scored.
Oh, she did. So it actually is 1-0.
It is 1-0, yes.
They don't have it on the board.
According to the Power 96 stats, it is 1-0.
With 2 outs?
Yeah, we have a full count.
All right. Scoreboard, I mean, even their fingers are cold today, so that's going to be a pitch, a wild pitch there. We'll send the runner, or the batter, number 22, over towards first.
Jupiter Johnson, the first baseman, number 26, is now up.
Hey, there they...
They are stacked with left-handed batters.
That they are. Pitch going to be hit towards the gap between second and short.
The runner beat it out.
She did. That was a very close play there at first.
It is. So we have runners at first and second with 2 out, and now batting will be number 34, Amelia Nordlund, the pitcher. Oh, a right-handed batter. It's a rare occurrence for the Mayo lineup. Strike one. All right. So we got strike one. Right back up the middle. That's a base gap. That went right over second base.
Having a little issue with it there. One run's going to score, and runners now are on the corners. So Mayo takes an early 2-0 lead here in the top of the first.
Now batting be number 1, Blair Clausen, the right fielder.
And I wonder, yeah, I'm going to have a pinch runner coming in. Number 13 is going to be pinch running there. And the Mayo coach has called time. Something we haven't seen.
That's something different.
Of course, all timeouts, no matter what, brought to you by the Albert League Convention and Visitors Bureau, where they remind you to go take a timeout and go to explorealbertlee.com to see what is all happening. Of course, a couple big events will be going on here over the next few weeks here in downtown Albert Lea. And now Coach Gerber is going to go ahead and also just go out there quick. Taking that time there. So 2 outs, Mayo leading 2-0. Caldy, you're gonna have to tell me the correct balls and strikes. They're working through everything. It says 1 strike, but
there's no strikes at the present time.
I didn't think there was.
That's still from the last batter. Johnson winds up. Nice pitch.
Clips the corner there for strike number 1.
We do have a stolen base. So now we have runners at second and third, and we have 1 strike on the batter. Hits it back to the pitcher.
Yeah, she'll just throw that one over
and
towards
she got
first,
it over
gets
there.
That.
So 1-3 for a third out. They did score 2 runs, and they did have 2 hits. So
we can do a quick station identification. It is 5:01 here in Albert Lea.
Power 96, the very best in classic rock. 96.1 KQPR FM, Albert Lea, Minnesota.
All right, back here again in the Americana Insurance press box as we're heading into the bottom of the first. Mayo did strike first, and it is 2-0 in favor of the Spartans.
True statement, Dave.
We are getting everything adjusted here. Whoops, I don't want that. It is, no, it's first inning.
Yeah, we're
getting readjusted to this, the box cast here for baseball. It gives us a little bit more in-depth things to do. Of course, if you're watching on Boxcast or maybe our YouTube channel, you can see all the graphics on there as well.
Let me see what's going on here. So we have the pitcher getting warmed up here. The wind seems to be going straight north now.
Yeah, it's
earlier change of direction, but it helps us because we're blocked from everybody sitting in the stands.
Yes, earlier it was not that way.
No, you are correct.
The wind was blowing on our faces. And the sun has went back down.
Yes,
so.
And there's an extra chill in the air.
Yeah.
Welcome to Power 96 softball.
There's a bunch of great sponsors. We'll go through all of our sports boosters, our sponsors. But, of course, once again, this first inning brought to you by Etc. Tanning and Clothing there in the Skyline Plaza.
We have number 1 center fielder, Hannah Austinson.
See if Hannah can do something here. Get Little momentum for the Tigers.
Yeah. The pitcher was a little high during warm-up, so let's keep an eye on the bats here.
And that first pitch is high and outside.
I would have to agree with you. Just a bit outside.
Caldy is talking occasionally to Jamie Johnson, who got roped into running the book today for the Lady Tigers. Here comes pitch number 2. That's going to be high and outside again for ball number 2.
I'll tell you what, he's keeping some big 9 powerful stats over there. I've been watching.
Well, he learned from the best, I think.
Yeah, his daughter.
All right, here comes the 2-0 pitch. And that's going to be high and outside again. Takes it to 3-0.
I feel there's going to be a talk at the pitcher's mound here shortly.
Yeah, and I'm just wondering if Austinson is given the green light here. I'm not sure what Coach
I would say no.
is going to do. Is she going to be aggressive?
We need 2 runs.
Here's the 3-0 pitch. And that's high and outside again.
Yeah.
And she's actually going to be looking at first, but the catcher gets that back right away.
We got a base on balls, runner at first base. Nobody out. Now for Callie Noble, the left fielder. Number 10, left-handed batter.
Batting for the Tigers, left fielder, number 10, Callie.
And Noble batting left-handed here. And that's a big swing and a miss. And a throw to second.
Yeah, we have a stolen base.
So the hit and run called there. She definitely just missed that one.
She
actually
unleashed it, for sure.
A little bit ahead of that one. Of course, Noble, very powerful. We've seen that last year as well.
Yes.
She can get that timing in. And here comes pitch number 2. That one's high, but it's a swing and a miss. Strike number 2. They're saying 1-1.
No, it's no
0-2.
balls, 2 strikes.
I had to double check.
Nobody out.
And of course, the angle we have with the umpire could not see his left hand, so I had to go back to the Power 96 score. That one's going to be tipped foul.
Well, we got a piece of it. That's what we want.
Yep. Kelly just a little bit out in front of this pitch.
Yeah.
Wind now not blowing in. It actually looks like it's going away to the northwest now. And umpire telling them to fix the scoreboard.
Yeah.
Oh, and they just went past it. There you go. 0-2.
Yeah, 0-2 barbecue here. So got to choke up on that bat and get a good level swing.
And that's a swing and a miss.
Go.
But it is just goes past the catcher. She's going to throw to first. It will be in time. Austinson rounding third, but that will be the first out with Austinson now on first.
On
third, sorry. Backwards.
Yeah, backwards. Okay, yeah.
Ready for the Tigers shortstop, number 13, Aaliyah Heidemann.
Number 13, Aaliyah Heidemann is now up with 1 out. Runner at third.
Heidemann showing the bunt sign.
Oh, yeah, look at him.
Pull back. And the Mayo corners were ready for that. But not sure. I think that's ball 1.
That was ball 1, yeah.
Yeah, I thought it was. And here comes the 1-0 pitch. That one's
Ball
going to be high and
2.
outside.
There we go. I like it. Yep, see.
And, yeah, there is going to be just...
Jamie and I were just over here saying that there's going to be a little talk out on the mound shortly, and there it is.
Yeah. And just wants to talk to the catcher and pitcher.
Yeah, she's not releasing. She's not following through on her release, so...
Coach kind of showing how he wants her to release it. Which, and the thing is as we look at some of these coaches and things like that, I don't mind that when a coach comes out and kind of shows a little technique he wants to see.
No.
Sometimes, in the heat of the battle, as they would say, it's sometimes tough.
Let's remember, it's probably their first game, too. I don't know.
Yes, I believe the only one that has a game in is Winona.
Okay.
From what I had seen earlier, So here comes a 2-0 pitch. Austinson's on third. It's a 2-0 ball game in favor of Mayo. Still bottom of the second, and here's the pitch. And that's going to be outside again. So it comes to a 3-0 pitch.
I will tell you what, Dave, the first baseman has got to be midway down the line here.
Yeah, she keeps moving.
She's a creeping. Well, she's finally even with first base now. But
And then she moved up again.
There we are.
And that is going to be
runners at the corner.
outside, not necessarily too high. But one out, runners on the corners.
Yeah. Kira Erickson, third baseman. Yeah. Number 5, their power hitter, the number 4 hitter.
Yep, Erickson, of course, had a very nice year for hockey.
Yes.
And that's going to be outside, and this can be a stolen base.
We have a stolen base, definitely. Thank you, Dave.
So runners now at second and third.
Second and third, one out.
Yeah, still trailing 2-0.
And we have ball 1. So 1-0 count with one out. Third baseman probably about 5 feet in from third.
That one's outside again.
Yeah, the pitcher is having some control issues. I don't see anybody warming up. I did hear the head coach tell her that she's just got to follow through and do a, there we go.
And that is going to be a swing and a miss.
Yeah.
Nice pitch.
Yeah, then the
just
coach.
A little low.
Yep, the coach was very happy with that pitch. So.
Yeah.
2 balls, 1 strike, 1 out. Runners at second and third, and here we go.
And that one's again going to be high and outside. You know, when that pitch came in kind of low, I was waiting for Erickson to give it the old hockey slap.
Little slap shot. There you go. 3-1, 1 out. This is our opportunity right here.
Ooh, it's
That's
going to be
okay.
a strike, yep.
We got a full count.
Chased it a little bit out there.
You know what? That's not such a bad move, actually. Number 4 hitter, she probably got a little pop in her stick. All right, here we go.
Yeah,
full count, 1 out.
3-2. And she'll pull it back on that one.
Bases
and
loaded.
High and outside. So Tigers looking to do something here. Who do we got here? I believe this is Miss Johnson.
I believe we have a Johnson here, our
Taylor
pitcher.
Johnson.
Number 7.
Let's see what bat she uses. Is she using her good bat, Dad?
Dad, is she using the right bat, or? Dad has no comment at the present time.
And here's the first pitch. That
outside.
Yeah.
We have ball 1.
Of course, we were talking earlier with Jamie Johnson, and with this cold, some of these bats, they're not made to be hitting at below 50 degrees, and of course it is below 50 degrees. That one's going to be popped up.
First baseman should have it. Nope.
No, just right past her.
So we're looking at a 1-1 count. We have bases loaded with 1 out. She's just here to help her own cause, get something right over second base. That'd be beautiful.
Yeah, just
tie this ball game up.
Was just a little bit in front of that one again there too, called. He got underneath it.
Yeah, just the back shoulder dropped a little bit, but
that one's outside. Takes it to 2-1. Still 1 out. Tigers still trailing 2-0, but bases loaded here in the bottom of the first.
A lot of pitches. A lot of pitches in this first inning, though.
Here comes the 2-1 pitch.
There.
And that one's going to be hit. Goes right to the shortstop. And she runs over and touches second base for a double play. So Tigers will leave 3 on. And we're going to be heading into the top of the second. Tigers trailing 2-0. You're listening to Power 96 Sports live coverage of Albert Lee Tigers softball here from the Americana Insurance Press Box. We'll be right back. If I can do this right.
Have you been having problems with your dishwasher, stove, washer, or dryer? Call Orrin Mortensen with On the Spot Appliance Service. With over 30 years experience, Orrin does repairs for all major household appliances and commercial cooking products, including fryers and grills. On the Spot Appliance Service is warranty authorized for most major brands and is a local LG appliance servicer. Don't let your wannabe handyman fix a problem and make it worse. Call Orrin Mortensen with On the Spot Appliance Service anytime at 256-8099.
Hi, this is Adam, owner of GT Window and Door. GT Window and Door is a local family-owned and operated business that has proudly served the Albert Lea area since 2012. We have won the trust of local homeowners by providing reliable service and high-quality windows, doors, and seamless gutter installation. We are also a proud sponsor of Albert Lea Sports. Call me today at 507-320-0575 or visit gtwindowanddoor.com for a free estimate today. Don't forget to listen or watch local sports on Power 96. Proudly brought to you by GT Window and Door.
And once again, coming to you live from the Americana Insurance Press Box, it's Power 96 live coverage of Albert Lee Tigers softball. Second inning is brought to you by GT Window and Door and Gutters by GT. Of course, Spartans leading 2-0 here as they'll lead off. First pitch from Johnson going to be a little bit low.
Yeah, their number 8 hitter, Isley Hebler, their second baseman, number 2 now up, takes ball 1.
Of course, the last at bat that inning just barely into the glove of the shortstop. That was about a foot higher.
There we go.
That would have been at least 2, if not 3 runs scored. But, of course, with the cold temperatures, those bats not popping extremely hard today.
True. 1-1 count.
That one, he's going to say low.
Yeah, I think he's going with low. So we're going to have a 2-1 count.
Not really saying, not very loud. Of course, maybe the wind where we can't really hear him either. I know we're kind of bundled up too. So.
Well.
And that one's going to be hit right back towards Johnson. She'll throw it to first.
There we go.
And that is out, number 1. Of course, first inning, Johnson threw it towards first. A little bit harder of a throw. Of course, a lot of get the nerves going, things like that. That was a little more gingerly.
Devin Hageman, the left fielder, number 10, their number 9 hitter.
And that one's going to be
That's
just
gonna be low.
Almost sounded like maybe it came off of her thigh there. So ball 1. Here comes the 1-0 pitch. And that one's going to be hit towards the second baseman. She's going to relay that to first in time for out number 2. So a quick couple of outs here. Just a matter of less than a handful of pitches here, which is good.
Chelsea Plutzner, the shortstop, leadoff batter.
And she's going to bunt that one. And Gilliam comes in, grabs that,
That's
throws
a great
it to
bunt.
first.
I'm giving her a hit on that.
Yeah, that was a beautiful
That was
bunt.
a
The way it
beautiful
just
bunt.
sat,
I'm
too.
giving her, yeah, that's a hit. You can't lay that bunt down any better. All right, 2 outs, runner at first base. Beautiful pitch on the outside corner for strike 1.
Strike 1, and Gilliam right away. Of course, Gilliam, her first game here now in varsity catching as Raymond graduated last year, and she got up right away. That one will be in and out of the glove, though, of Gilliam, but very well aware, making sure, and that's where I was going with before that, is watching the runner. And sometimes as a catcher, you got to keep your eye on the runners at all times.
1-1 count. Just a bit out. She just missed that pitch. That was a nice pitch on the outside corner.
So 2-1 here. Still 2 outs. Mayo leading 2-0. And that one's going to be hit. That one does have a little bit more of a pop.
Oh.
And it goes just in front of the left fielder. 1 run is going to score. And that is a triple.
Just misplayed it in left field. Got underneath her glove.
So Mayo now gets
Lauren,
1 here in the top of the second.
Lauren Chan, number 4, the catcher, grounded out to the second baseman last time up.
Yeah, pitch can be just a little bit low. You know, and one thing too, Caldy, watching the flag out there, it's tough to gauge how that ball is going to be coming in or leaving. And, that one just foul as it's down the line. But what we're seeing is like the flag now, it's going directly towards northwest.
Yes.
A little bit ago, it was coming directly to the east. So very tough to gauge where these balls are going to be popping here today.
Got a nice crowd out here for the varsity game.
1-1, and that one's going to go out into.
Oh, that's an error.
Yeah, and that one that one just drops before in left field, and Mayo will get another run. Take a 4-0 lead here in the top of the second, and we have a pinch runner coming in from Mayo.
Ani Schenk, third baseman, number 22, is now up. There's 2 outs. They've scored 2 runs, and we have a pitch runner at first base.
Yeah, number 14.
I have her name. I'm sorry. It's still on my phone.
Normally, Caldy gives me a list with the names of the positions, but it was kind of windy out here, so it didn't want to stay. So we're just kind of going. That one's going to be hit right through the gap between
nice
second and third and off the glove of the left fielder. And that is going to be a hit, but the runner will just advance to second.
Well, station to station, this is what they teach you at this age. That's all you want. We have number 26, Jupiter Johnson, the first baseman.
And that pitch going to be a little low. It will get away from Gilliam, and the runners will advance.
Okay.
So it'll be ball one. Runners now at second and third.
Correct, with 2 down, Dave.
And that one's going to be tipped back. Takes it to a 1-1 count.
Helped Johnson out there a little bit. Swung at that high pitch, which is exactly what Johnson wanted.
And that one's going to go out to center field just over the head of Austinson. 1 run's going to score, 2 runs going to score. The runner does hold up at second. And the bats have now come alive here in the second for Mayo. It should be 2 more in.
Yeah.
It should be 6-0, I believe.
It's 6-0 with 2 outs.
And that's going to be in there for strike 1.
Yes. Number 34, the pitcher, Amelia Nordlund, is now up. Got a hit last time up.
Once again, that flag changing direction out there. It actually, once you hit it, it went almost directly northwest. And now it's going directly west. So I'm just watching here. It's, I believe it's, oh, that one goes right back as a goal.
That's exactly where she hit it last time.
Just past the shortstop. Austinson throws that in, and it gets right past Johnson. So another run will score for Mayo. Takes a 7-0 lead here in the top of the second. 5 through here now in your GT Window and Door and Gutters by GT second inning.
Number 1, Blair Clausen, the right fielder, grounded out to the pitcher last time up.
And that one's going to be
Let's hear foul.
Tipped foul.
We have 2 outs, runner at second base with a 0-1 count.
We didn't tell you before, it's a bit chilly out here. We'll take the cold so that you guys can listen in the comfy warmth of your home.
Yeah. We're going to take this one for the team.
Maybe you're driving out here. If you are on your way out, make sure you bundle up. And that one's going to be tipped foul again.
Right into the dugout. I like it.
Caldy already had to go home once and get more clothes to throw on.
Yep. It's a little chilly. Even grabbed a glove. Pulled a little Michael Jackson right now.
He has one hand free to get the score. And that one's going to be just high and outside. So it's a 2-2 count. 2's across the board. First time we've got to say that all year.
Yeah, there you go.
And that's a swing and a miss.
There we
for
go.
Strike number 3. Johnson will get a strikeout there. And Mayo, though, getting 5 there in that top half of the second. As we head into the bottom of the second, once again, this is the GT Window and Door and Gutters by GT. Second inning there. Want to thank all of our sports boosters. Of course, without them, we wouldn't be able to do what we do. And I got to grab my sheet here. Like I said, I had everything out, and the wind is kind of blowing a little bit, if you didn't know. But, of course, Americana Insurance, they're bringing you the press box today. Bayview Freeborn Funeral Home. And it is 7-0 on the Bayview Freeborn Funeral Home scoreboard, which I apologize I didn't get that. I'll say it a few more times here. Bayview Freeborn Funeral Home. Southern Minnesota Branding, of course, the official clothing provider of Power 96 Sports. On the Spot Appliance, Arcadian Bank. Star Granderworks, GT Window and Door, Gutters by GT. The Austin Bruins, Elf Orthodontics. And, of course, Etc. Tanning and Clothing. We'll get through some of our other sports boosters here momentarily. Of course, Blue Zones as well, joining us for tonight's program. We'll hear some more from them here in just a little bit here on the break. But Tigers now find themselves down 7-0 here in the bottom of the second. Once again, second inning brought to you by GT Window and Door and Gutters by GT.
Number 6, Kaylee Henderson, our second baseman, steps in.
First time up here at bat. And she's going to take ball one as it's just a bit low. Yeah, coach saying he likes that location, definitely.
Well, it's definitely better than throwing it over the catcher's head.
Here comes the 1-0.
Nice pitch.
Yeah, swing and a miss for strike number 1.
Nice level cut by Kaylee. She swung right through that pitch, but just a bit underneath it.
Here comes the 1-1 pitch.
Infield playing at normal depth.
Yeah.
Corners are even with the bag. Shortstop, second baseman, playing probably 5 feet off the grass.
So here comes the 2-1 pitch. And that's going to be
a bit outside.
A little bit low too, I think.
Yeah, I believe you're correct, Dave. I'm sorry, I don't mean to.
Nope, you're good. I said I think. But now I have the sun beating down on my face. So I got a glare here. Comes the 3-1 pitch. And that one going to be outside and low again for a walk.
All right, we got our first runner on a base on balls. We'll take it.
That brings for the Tigers, first baseman number 3,
Brielle Bakken, the first baseman number 3.
Taking over that position here this year.
Yes.
And that was going to be low again.
Yeah, that's definitely low.
So 1 ball, no strikes, no outs here. In the bottom of the second, Tigers still trailing 7-0.
Yeah, make sure we get the scores out there. We don't want to be scolded by the fans in the.
Here's the pitch, and that's a swing and a miss. Just underneath that one, just a tad.
1-1 count, Dave. Runner at first. Nobody out. Wind blowing to the northeast, kinda.
Yeah, now it's to the northwest as soon as you said that. And that's going to be outside. Runner still on first.
The catcher makes the false attempt of throwing down to first base.
Yeah, that flag now it's going directly north. Here comes the 2-1 pitch. And that's a swing and a miss for strike number 2. So 2 balls, 2 strikes, no outs.
Runner at first. Pitcher making sure she's keeping her hand warm.
I'll have to remember my sunglasses next time. I always forgot about that. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And that's going to be low and outside. Takes it to a full count here.
Can we get another base on balls? That's the question here.
Well, and
or base wrap.
See,
base wrap
now is the
good.
time actually hit it in the outfield because it is going to the northwest.
You are correct.
And swing and a miss for strike number 3 in the first out. Would have been nice there. Similar to what we seen earlier when Austinson couldn't track down that ball because the wind all of a sudden came behind the ball compared to pushing it away.
Right. Sienna Murray, our right fielder, number 15, probably the best number in sports.
Yeah. And she's going to take strike number 1. Oh, that's how I put it on the ball there. It's actually strike 1. Apologize. Here comes the 0-1 pitch.
And here we go. That's a bit outside.
Yeah. 1's across the board.
There it is. 1's across the board. The first time for that today.
Yep.
Or this year.
1-1 pitch. That's a swing and a miss for strike number 2. Runner still on first for the Tigers. Tigers still trailing 7-0 here on your Bayview Freeborn Funeral Cremation Service scoreboard. And the count is 1-2. And Murray will swing and miss for strike number 3 in the second out, second out here.
Yes, the now for number 9 hitter, our catcher, number 8, Eddie Gilliam.
Catcher number 8, Eddie Gilliam.
And I just want to make sure you know, Dave, I got that name correct the first
did.
try.
And
Strike
Eddie will
1.
swing and miss. Of course, Gilliam, from baseball last year.
I destroyed it.
Casey's here in the stands today, so she won't be messaging. Here comes the 0-1 with 2 outs here. And that's going to be outside. She'll throw back to first, not in time. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. Runner on first for the Tigers.
And here we go.
There's the pitch. That one's going to be low. It's going to get past the catcher as it actually slid up and over. And going to run to third and in time. The ball actually gets a little bit past, but she's going to hold up on third. So
basically you get 2 stolen bases. The coach is explaining to her that she needs to get up right away because that ball was at the edge of the outfield in case she could have scored. So
2-1 is the count.
I think we're seeing the aggressive side of the coaching staff now for the Lady Tigers.
That one's going to be low. Takes it to 3-1. I know the board says 2-1, but I'm looking at the umpire. Oh, there they did change it. 3-1, 2 outs. Runner on third. And here comes the 3-1. And that one's going to be hit. It is going to go into shallow right field.
That nice hit.
And it drops and actually gets past the. It's going to go past the right fielder. I was trying to see how it organized. But Tigers do get their first run here of the season.
That was a nice hit by Addie.
Yeah, 7-1 on your Bayview Freeborn Funeral Cremation Service scoreboard.
All right, we're going to get a pitch runner because our catcher is at first base.
Yeah. And we'll see who they send in.
Yeah, we'll check out the situation here.
Because I know last year I think Addie did pinch run quite a bit, but now being catcher this year.
Yeah, a different scenario for
Murray as well would pinch run. And
number 16 is coming into the game.
And at the top of the batting order for the Tigers.
Hannah Austinson is now up.
Hannah Austinson,
First time up to bat. Hannah got a base on balls.
They did not give us a stat sheet, so I'm not sure who is number 16.
I can
try to find that out for you here.
Give me 1 second.
Austinson takes ball 1.
Yeah. Jamie over here is telling me it's Betsy. I'm not really hearing the last name, so I'm
going to be ball 2 as it has high and outside.
Oh, Coltnott. Yeah, Betsy Coltnott.
Okay. So Betsy on first as the pinch runner. Here comes a 2-0 pitch. And that one's going to be
3-0.
Yep, just low.
I tell you what, Hannah's had a great eye up to bat. First time up, base on balls. Now we're aiming in that direction at the present time.
Mm-hmm. Here comes a 3-0 pitch. And she'll watch that one go high and away for ball 4. What did she do last time? Did she walk last time too?
Who's that? Yes.
Austinson?
Yes, she did. Yes.
So Austinson's still 0 for 0.
Correct.
But you know what? That's okay.
Yeah.
Callie Noble looks like she's coming
Number
up here.
10, Callie Noble. I noticed that the Tiger girls must have situations on their sleeve for when they get up to bat. Something new. New approach.
And that's going to be bunted. It's going to drop.
Oh, great play by the third baseman.
Third baseman ran in, dove, and she had to run quite a ways.
F5.
And Tigers will strand 2. But on your Bayview Freeborn Funeral Cremation Service scoreboard, it has Mayo at 7, your Albert Lee Tigers at 1. We're going to go ahead and take a quick break here. Here's some more from our sponsors here on Power 96 live coverage of Albert Lee Tigers softball from the Americana Insurance Press Box. We'll be right back.
Arcadian Bank's award-winning mortgage team has the experience and expertise to help you make your next move. Hi, I'm Susie Miller, the mortgage lender at Arcadian Bank. We are committed to delivering the exceptional service and personalized experience you deserve while making your dream home a reality. Stop in our Albert Lee location or visit our website to apply online.
Arcadian Bank, community-owned, community-focused in Albert Lee, Freeborn, and Heartland. www.arcadianbank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
And back here again from the Americana Insurance Press Box, it's Power 96 live coverage of Albert Lee Tigers softball from the Americana Insurance Press Box. I want to go ahead and thank some more of our sponsors, of course, our sports boosters who help make local sports on local radio possible, such as Trades and Labor Federal Credit Union, Thompson Sanitation, Young Construction and Roofing, Nick's Meats in Hayward, South Main Auto Service in Austin, Freeborn County Solid Waste, North Star Power Sports in Marine, Shell Rapid Lube, and the Overhead Door Company. And we'll give more a little bit later. Third inning is brought to you by Blue Zones. And we'll hear...
Hits it to the first baseman. The first baseman takes it herself.
Yeah. We'll hear from Blue Zones on the break. Of course, they have a walk coming up.
Their number 9 hitter, Devin Hageman, the left fielder. Number 10 is now up.
With the unassisted out at first.
Just a bit high.
Yeah. So Johnson going up a little bit high there. Don't mind that angle. There we go, and that's going to be there. But it is hit out into right field.
2 hands,
yeah.
Played perfectly.
And that is out number 2.
Murray with the catch in right field.
So Murray
Chelsea
with that.
Plutzner, the shortstop, number 6, the leadoff hitter, is now up. Is 1 for 2 today.
For the Spartan shortstop, number 6, Chelsea Plutzier.
Johnson in there with strike number 1.
Well, she had that amazing bunt last time up, Dave, so you can see our corners are sliding up. She's got some pretty good speed.
She's definitely pursuing the ball as soon as Johnson throws it as well.
Most definitely.
There's the 1-1 pitch. And that one's going to be popped up. Gilliam gets underneath
Nice.
it, and that's out number 3. Just about took out the umpire. But that is out number 3 here. We're going to go ahead and we're going to hear more from our sponsors like the Blue Zones, and they'll tell you what's going on here coming up in Albert Lee real quick.
Blue Zones Albert Lee invites the public to a community walk on Saturday, April 18th, beginning at 10 a.m. at the Marion Ross Theater in Albert Lee. After a short program, participants will walk part of the Blue Zones walkway along Fountain Lake and then head for a free lunch at the First Lutheran Church. This event is free and all ages are welcome as long as children are accompanied by an adult. Please register by calling the Albert Lee Recreation Department at 507-377-4370 or by going to www.cityofalbertlee.org by April 10th. The Blue Zones Community Walk, Saturday, April 18th, beginning at 10 a.m.
Followed by Erickson and then Taylor Johnson.
Yeah.
Okay, we were just, of course, the public address announcer did have the batting order incorrect, so they were adjusting that. But we're back here again. It is the bottom of the third inning. Third inning, of course, today brought to you by Blue Zones Albert Lee. Of course, Albert Lee, the first Blue Zones city. And your Albert Lee Tigers trailing 7-1. What? Who thanked you?
We have a substitution for Mayo.
Oh, okay. That's what he come over and told you.
Yeah.
Leading off in the bottom of the third for the Tiger, shortstop number 13.
Doyle is coming in.
So Heidemann here at the plate. And here's the first pitch. He's going to watch that one go across for strike 1.
Lesky Doyle is now at second base.
Okay. So here comes the 0-1 pitch. And that's going to be outside. Takes it to a 1-1 count. No outs here.
Thank you, Dave. I had to do a little adjusting there. Thanks for keeping track of that.
Well, you know, we work well as a team.
Tom Jones is in the house.
And that one's in there for strike number 2.
And Joshy Mashi, I'm going to tell you right now it is cold out here.
Oh, Mosh listening, yeah. So here comes the 1-2 pitch, no outs. Heidemann gets a hold of that one, sends it out in left field. The left fielder will back up a few steps and get
played.
That for out number 1.
She got all that pitch, though.
Yep, that's the pop we were hoping to hear.
Kiara Erickson, our third baseman.
Of course.
Number 5, base on balls, last time up.
Yeah. 1 out. Tigers do trail 7-1 on your Bayview Freeborn Funeral Cremation Service scoreboard. And Kira gets underneath that one and sends it high. It will go off the backstop for strike number 1.
I'd say we got about 50 people out here watching the varsity game today, so
yeah,
nice crowd. Good following. The ladies appreciate that, I know.
That's high and outside for ball number 1. So 1's across the board.
You are correct.
Behind you, well, there's some water. I got my Diet Dew as well from the concession stand.
Well, thank you, Dave.
Yeah, got to have a little beverage here.
Yep. A little agua to keep us going.
And that one is hit again, hit the backstop. I don't know if Erickson knows this or not. We do not need a souvenir here, except maybe if it's a home run ball, we could go grab that. But we don't need one coming at us.
Hello, Brenda. Nice to hear you're listening to Power 96.
And Erickson will swing and miss on that one. And for out number 1, or number 2, excuse me. Brenda's listening in?
Brenda is listening in. All right, we have our pitcher up. Taylor Johnson, number 7, flied out to the shortstop last time. Actually, it was a line drive.
Yeah,
to the shortstop.
it was a line drive. Strike 1 to Johnson. And if that would have been like maybe a few inches higher, that would have been a couple of runs.
Yes.
This is the 0-1 pitch. And that's a swing and a miss for strike number 2. Once again, that wind really blowing in here. You can hear that.
And here we go. Straight to the north right now, Dave.
Yeah. That one's outside. So it takes a 1-2 count.
The pitcher has really settled in to after the talk from the coach from Mayo. Nice
that
swing.
One's hit back towards the shortstop. Shortstop relays it to first in time for out number 3. So Tigers go down there 1, 2, 3. And we're going to head into the 4th inning. Once again, 3rd inning was brought to you by the Albert Lee Blue Zones, reminding you of their walk coming up here. So they do want you to register by the 10th. So go to the Park and Rec Department to register for that walk. All ages are welcome, and you get a free meal with it as well, plus a T-shirt, a couple other things. Let's continue on with our sports boosters, because once again, without them, we wouldn't be able to do what we do, and that's bring you live local sports on local radio. Of course, the Albert Lee Convention and Visitors Bureau, Ernie's Canvas, P&L Excavating and Complete Septic Systems, Derek's Preferred Auto in Blooming Prairie, Liberty Extreme Car Wash and Detailing, Jensen Heating, Plumbing, and Air Conditioning in Geneva, Hanson Tire Service of Austin, Etc. Credit Union, Marthaler Honda in Owatonna, Design Ready Controls, Hy-Vee in Albert Lee, Jake's Pizza, Wasika Inc. and Aero Printing. Of course, Aero Printing now part of Wasika Inc. out of Wasika, and the Community Foot Clinic. So thank you again to all of our sports boosters for helping bring local sports to local radio. 4th inning is going to be brought to you again by Etc. Tanning and Clothing. And if you didn't know Etc. Tanning and Clothing, they have more than just tanning out there. I went out there today to see Jody, and I tell you what, they have so many different options of clothing, as well as different gifts and things like purses. And like I said, as well as multiple tanning options. But you can give them a call at 507-377-8267 to schedule your next visit to Etc. Tanning and Clothing there in the Skyline Plaza.
Number 5, Macy McGee, the number 2 hitter.
And she'll bunt that. That one will
nope,
go
that's
foul.
going to be foul.
Hit the inside of the box there.
Strike 1.
Have you looked at Jamie's book? Is he doing okay there, Caldy?
Jamie's book is looking better than my book at the present time.
Here comes the 0-1 pitch. And that one goes back towards the shortstop. She'll throw it to first.
Nice
in
play.
Time. Out number 1.
Nice play.
Yeah, Bakken, they're getting the out. I don't feel so bad. The PA announcer is kind of struggling. Like I said, that wind, he's even in a little booth. That one actually goes off the first baseman's glove, and she will touch the bag for out number 2. So couple of quick outs here, which is really what we need to see here. Here comes the first pitch.
Yeah, U3.
That's going to be tipped. Looks like shank up, number 22 for Mayo.
You're correct. Sorry, we were
nope, you're
comparing
helping,
notes over here.
You're helping Jamie, which, you know, I think he's going to be stuck with that book all year.
They probably will be stuck with it all year.
0-1, and now it's going to be a little bit high and outside for ball number 1.
That's why you never want to be good at books, because then you're doing it all the time.
Yeah, here comes the 1-1 pitch. And
that was a bit low.
Yeah, going to be low and outside. Try to get her chasing that. One chase. So it should be 2-1 with 2
I'm
outs.
enjoying that sunshine.
It is nice. And that is strike number 2 looking there. Beautiful pitch. 2s across the board here.
You are correct.
Dawson Limousine, by the way. And that one, she tries to get
That's
her
a
to
bit
chase.
high.
Would not chase, so we go to a full count here.
Well, catcher did a great job of keeping it in play.
And here's the 3-2. And that one, she does get a hold of that one, sends it out into right field.
That's a home run.
That is gone deep right center field. And got a hold of that. And it is now 8-1 in favor of Mayo on your Bayview Freeborn Funeral Cremation Service scoreboard.
All right, the Jupiter Johnson, number 26, the first baseman, is now up. Had a base hit and a base on balls.
And I'm gonna call that a home run with an assist because that wind definitely helped. First pitch going to be hit back towards Johnson. She'll throw it for the first for out number 3. So we are going to go into the bottom now of the 4th. Once again, Etc. Tanning and Clothing 4th inning. And tell you what, they do so much with like I said, with tanning options. I know Brad Skinnis, he likes to go tan there.
I bet he does.
But yeah, I know it would not be a bad day to go get warmed up today, folks. Of course, some of our other sponsors that we have as well. Of course, Americana Insurance, we're bringing you the press box. Albert Lee, and see, there goes the wind, and everything's blowing away there.
Well, you're going to have that.
Yeah. Freeborn Mauer Electric Cooperative as well. Gutters by GT Window and Door. And, of course, Bayview Freeborn is bringing you the scoreboard. And, of course, the Blue Zones. Albert Lee. Pitching change now for Mayo, number 33. Yeah, and this is Amber Condon. This is the one that Jamie remembered from last year. Lefty. So with that little break, let's talk a little bit about Americana Insurance. Of course, Americana Insurance is bringing you the press box, and they are phenomenal sponsors here on Power 96 and for Albert Lee Tiger Sports. Of course, the press box is brought to you by the A-Team at Americana Insurance Group. They've been serving southern Minnesota and northern Iowa since 1899. That's older than me and Caldy put together. They give you world-class protection for your auto, home, health, business, farm, crop, and even life insurance. And I tell you what, they make it easy for you. They have 3 locations. They have one, of course, here in town that's there on Main Street, kind of across from the Skyline Plaza there, also in Ellendale and Wells. But give them a call at 507-377-2000, or you can visit them at AmericanaInsurance.com. Caldy, I'm looking to our kind of southwest. There's some blue clouds. Hopefully that's not rain. That would stink. We did not bring the tent. I don't think we have to worry about it, though. Henderson is going to be up here to bat for the Tigers.
Yes. Kaylee Henderson, second baseman, number 6, has a base on balls the first time up.
And she's going to tip that one foul. It goes back to the backstop.
They got to love that backstop.
Well, the fans do.
Yeah, there is that. You're not wrong.
Here comes the 0-1 pitch. As the wind now really strong coming out of the south.
That's going to be a little low.
Yeah. 1 ball, 1 strike. Your Albert Lee Tigers trailing 8-1 against the Spartans from Mayo on your Bayview Freeborn Funeral Cremation Service scoreboard. That's going to be tipped foul.
Yeah, just a bit ahead of that ball.
Takes it to 1-2.
Making sure teammates are alive and kicking in there.
Yeah.
Keeping things live in Memorex.
Of course, like Caldy was saying, a pretty good crowd out here today, even though it's cold. Here comes the 1-2 pitch. And that one clips the corner for strike number 3. So 1 out here in the bottom of the 4th. Once again, 4th inning brought to you by Etc. Tanning and Clothing.
Number 3, Brielle Bakken, the first baseman.
Here's the first pitch. She's going to kind of get out in front of that one a little bit there for strike 1. I think she had seen as soon as she started to swing that it was going to be outside and tried to back it off and didn't. And that one comes in for strike number 2. So 0-2 quick here for Bakken. 1 out. Here's the pitch. And that one's going to be low, and it's in the dirt, but there's no dirt here as it is AstroTurf. So 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out here. It's again the bottom of the 4th. Mayo leading 8-1. Here's the 1-2 pitch. That one's going to be outside for ball number 2. So 2 balls, 2 strikes now.
Well called, David.
Just watching Caldy and Jamie doing their books.
Yeah, that's right.
It's a 2-2. And that one's going to be tipped foul as it goes back to the backstop. Still remains 2-2.
All right, here we go.
And here comes the 2-2 pitch. And that one's going to be a swing and a miss for strike number 3 in the 2nd out here of the bottom of the 4th.
Well, the new pitchers came in, got 2 strikeouts right away. All right, Sierra Murray, right fielder, number 15.
And she'll watch that first one go for strike 1. That's a good time to hit that in the right field. The flag is just blowing directly out. Oh, it's swing and a miss for strike number 2. This gets ahead that one just a little bit.
I noticed that the pitcher throws a little garbage.
Yeah, she's definitely changing up the speed.
Yes.
And that one there caught Murray. Here comes the next pitch. That one's going to be...
As Blue takes it off the shoe.
Yeah. I don't know if Murray thought maybe it hit her originally, but... 1-2, here's the count. 2 outs. There's 1-2 pitch. And that one's going to be tipped foul.
Yeah, she got a piece of that one, though.
Yeah.
We'll take it.
I believe it's still 1-2.
You are correct.
Yeah, there they fixed the board there.
Because 1-3 would just be weird.
That would be weird.
Correct me if I'm wrong, Dave.
Here comes the 1-2 pitch. And that one's going to be hit towards the third baseman. Murray's running through it and is going to get thrown out at first. So Tigers go down 1-2-3 there. And we're going to head into the 5th inning. We're going to take a quick pause here and listen to more from our sponsors. You're listening to Power 96 live coverage of Albert Lee Tiger softball from the Americana Insurance Press Box.
Trust the caring professionals at Star Granite Works when it comes to remembering your loved one. Star Granite Works serves the southern Minnesota and northern Iowa area. Star Granite Works offers a wide selection of monuments, granite and bronze markers, plaques, granite benches, and veteran memorials. Trust Albert Lee's only full-service monument shop and the caring professionals at Star Granite to honor in stone the legacy of your loved one forever. Star Granite Works Memorials with innovation and distinction located on South Broadway in Albert Lee.
Hi, this is Adam, owner of Gutters by GT. Gutters by GT is a local family-owned and operated business that has proudly served the Albert Lee area since 2012. We have won the trust of local homeowners by providing reliable service, adding leak protection to existing gutters and new gutter installation. We are also a proud sponsor of Albert Lee Sports. Call me today at 507-402-5541 or visit guttersbygt.com for a free estimate today. Don't forget to listen or watch local sports on Power 96, proudly brought to you by Gutters by GT.
And back again here, Power 96 live coverage of Albert Lee Tiger softball. 5th inning brought to you by Gutters by GT.
The new pitcher, number 33, Amber Condon, is up and just took ball 1.
Yeah, good pitch from Johnson. Just a bit. And that one's going to be a little bit outside as well. So
2-0.
Yeah.
Johnson didn't like that call.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. And that one's going to be hit. It
That's
will be fair as it's
ball.
out into left field. Went right along the line and just dropped about 3 to 4 inches on the fair territory there.
Yeah, nice double. Wait a second now. We have another one.
Yeah. So pinch runner again for the.
Now batting for Mayo is number 16, right fielder Avalon Heisey.
So Heisey's going to bat here as we've got a pinch runner for the pitcher. Number 28 for Rochester. Rochester still leads 8-1 here. And Johnson, that pitch going to be just a little bit high there.
Runner at second base, nobody out.
And that one's going to be hit back towards the shortstop. She's going to throw that one over
Nice
towards
play.
first for out number 1. She ended up pushing the runner back to second, but did the right thing and got the for sure out at first.
Great call out, Dave.
So 1 out here, top of 5 by Gutters by GT.
For Mayo, number 13.
Runner on second.
Yeah.
Doyle
Oh,
will
she
hit
got
that
all that.
over the
That's
head
a
of
nice
the
hit.
shortstop. Goes off of the fence, it's left center field. Throw that in, and base hit is going to give another run for Mayo. Takes it to 9-1 in favor of Mayo over the Tigers on your Bayview Freeborn Funeral Cremation Service scoreboard.
Yes, we have another pitch hitter, number 14, Stevens.
For Mayo is number 14.
And that one's going to be hit back towards the shortstop. She's going to lay that to second for out number 1, or excuse me, for out number 2.
Yes, so 6-4.
But I was going to say out number 1 of the double play, but the
Just-
pinch batter was pretty fast.
Yeah, just a fielder's choice. Here comes the leadoff hitter. Putzner, the shortstop, definitely can bunt, so we got to watch that situation.
And she hits that one right back. It
Right
goes
back at her.
just past the reach of Johnson and past the reach of the shortstop. And that is going to be a base hit.
McGee, the center fielder, number 5, is now up.
Runners on first and second for the Spartans.
2 outs.
And that one's going to be tipped foul for strike number 1.
And here we go.
You know, and we talk a lot about, especially in hockey, with puck luck. It seems like today the softball luck has just not been in the favor for the Tigers, as that's going to be hit again into the gap between the shortstop and third to make it bases loaded. But, you know, Johnson, that first inning, she goes and it just inches into the glove. If she'd had a couple inches more above, you know, you got a different score change there. The way the wind blows, it's kind of tough to drag the ball down when you're playing it, and then all of a sudden it just goes behind you. You know, and that's part of playing in April.
Yes,
I guess
it
you
is.
could say. 1 ball. That one's going to be hit. It does go off the second baseman's glove, but she'll throw it to first for out number 3. So Mayo does get 1 more run. Takes it 9-1 here as we head into the bottom of the 5th inning. You're listening to Power 96 live coverage of Albert Lee Tiger softball from the Americana Insurance Press Box. We'll be right more with some more words from our sponsors.
Don't miss Fan Appreciation Night, your final chance to catch Bruins hockey at home this regular season. This Saturday, all tickets are just $5. Enjoy drink specials, in-game raffles, and stick around for the post-game jersey auction. Let's pack Riverside Arena and celebrate you, the best fans in the North American Hockey League. Get your tickets now at tickets.austinbruins.com.
And back here again from the Americana Insurance Press Box. Hey, Caldy, you got plans for Saturday night?
Yeah, I'm going to go to a hockey game, I believe.
Of course, Bruins, they swept the Bismarck Bobcats last weekend to clinch first. So I believe it's the first time they've been Central Division champions since the 14-15 season. So that was pretty awesome to watch that the other night.
Yeah, most definitely. It was a great game to go to. What was it? 15 times in a row, they've put over 1,000 people in the stands.
Yeah, somewhere in there. So it's like I said, if you haven't been there, you need to get out there. But here we go. We're sitting here. It's colder than it is in the arena, unfortunately. But here comes the Tigers.
Addie Gilliam had a base hit last time. Nice hit to right field, actually.
She'll take ball number 1. Make sure everything looks good there. And that's going to be just fouled and just out of the reach of the catcher. She dove for that one.
Correct.
Takes it 1-1.
Which was a nice play by the catcher.
It was. The sun will not be on us for very much longer, Caldias. Here comes the blue clouds. And
everybody's best friend.
Yes. So here comes the 1-1 pitch. And he's going to call a strike. So 1-2.
1-2. I'll tell you what, the pitcher, number 33 for the Spartans, is really bared down here. Doing well on the mound.
And that's going to be tipped foul. Still 2 strikes. 1 ball, 2 strikes. No outs here. Your Tigers trailing 9-1 on your Bayview Freeborn Funeral Cremation Service scoreboard as we're in the bottom of the 5th. Looking over at the JV, it looks like they're in the 4th inning, and they are winning 9-1. The 1-2, and that's in there for strike number 3 looking.
Mayo has accumulated 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 strikeouts today. All right, Hannah Austinson.
Of course, she's still 0 for 0.
Yeah, she got that perfect record going so far. Batting average.
Yeah. Of course, walked twice already. See if she can get something going here in the bottom of the 5th. And she'll watch that one go through. And of course, why wouldn't you when you've already got 2 walks?
She has a pretty keen eye. Nice to have when you're a leadoff hitter.
So here comes the 0-1 pitch. And that inside gonna clip that corner. From what I could tell here, so quickly 0-2.
I think the strike zone just got a little bit bigger.
I believe you're right. And here comes the 0-2. And that's a swing and a miss for strike number 3. Like you said, I think the strike zone opened up a little bit.
Callie Noble, left fielder number 10, is now up.
Yeah, she did not agree with it, but as she went back into the dugout, I believe she said the same thing. If it's close, you better swing.
Yeah.
So 2 outs here. Noble's up, and she'll take strike number 1.
I believe the umpire can see the same thing we can see.
Yeah. Here comes the 0-1 pitch. And that's going to be strike number 2.
You are correct, Dave. 0-2, 2 outs. Mayo pitching has taken over.
And that's going to be hit. It will go into the gap right between second and short for a base hit for the Tigers. So
Heidemann now up, shortstop, number 13.
Maggie Olson, of course, she's sidelined with knee injury. She come out and helping run some things out there today for the team. helping the team. So Heidemann looking here. Here comes the first pitch. And she takes a cut at that. That goes out into shallow center. But unfortunately, the wind kind of died down right at the right time. And it went into the glove of the center fielder. So 3 outs. Tigers will strand 1. We're going to head into the top of the 6th. You're listening to Power 86 live coverage of Albert Lee Tiger softball from the Americana Insurance Press Box. We'll be right back.
Power 96, the very best in classic rock. 96.1 KQPR FM, Albert Lee, Minnesota.
Take us out to your ball game. Take us out to the crowd. We sell insurance for most anything. Who'd have guessed that the 18 could sing for its root? Root for good coverage. Americana's more than a name. 4X3, 7, 2000 for the insurance A-team.
You'll be singing too when you see what the A-team and Americana Insurance can do for you.
Let's take it from the top again. I think the rest of you were out of tune.
And back here again from the Americana Insurance Press Box, Power 96 live coverage of Albert Lee Tigers softball. As even though Tigers are trailing 9-1 here as we head into the 6th, still a lot of fans just excited to be out here and enjoying a little softball on a, you can't really call it a summer day, but nice spring day.
Fall spring day.
Oh,
here come
28 in for 26. Of course, this referee doing a very good job letting all of the scorekeepers know of everything.
Umpire, David.
Or umpire, what did I say?
Referee.
Well, same thing.
Yeah, same
umpire.
difference. Yes.
Here comes the first pitch.
This is Anna Schenk. She did have a home run last time out.
Yes, she did. Taylor Johnson not going to really give her anything again here. And that one's going to be hit towards the third baseman.
Nice play.
Throw it to first
Kira.
in time. Out number 1. Well, and I think last time, too, Taylor tried to cut the inside corner and just missed, and it left it open wide enough to get that home run. But out number 1 here in the top of the 6th.
Batting for Mayo is number 28, Kaylee Hortot.
Kaylee Hortot, number 28 for Mayo. Mayo still leading 9-1 here as we're going still top of the 6th, 1 out. And that one's going to be just inside and low. So it should be 1 ball, 1 strike is what it's showing.
Okay.
Oh, I'm not sure on that, but we'll see.
I kind of missed
we'll
that.
I know, one's across the board. That's what we'll say, but that one's outside. We'll see what he gets
2 and 1.
He's not giving us a hand signal. His hand's got to be freezing, too.
Yeah.
2-1. And that one's going to be popped up. Johnson getting underneath it, and
there
she'll get out number 2. So we won't need to worry about the correct.
Nope, we're good. So the pitcher, Amber Condon, number 33, is up. She had a line drive base hit over second base last time up.
And that one's going to be tipped foul back to the backstop. So 1 strike here, 2 outs, no balls. And that one's going to be just a little bit high and outside. So 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs.
Amber, as a fellow pitcher, looked at that pitch like, oop, maybe I should have swung at that one.
Yeah. And she will swing at that one. That one's going to be hit into shallow center field. Austinson comes up but unable to get there. So it will be a base hit for Mayo.
Well, the Mayo backup pitcher is 2 for 2 for the year.
Tell you what, the sun is completely gone now, and you can see your breath.
Yeah. I'm not afraid to tell you, I'm going to have something warm when I get home.
Yes. That's going to be outside for ball number 1. Still 2 outs here.
Yes, number 16, Heisey, is now up.
Baseball there over in Rochester, so they're enjoying the sun a little bit longer than we are here right now. That one's going to be high and outside again.
Yes, so I'm looking at 2-0.
Yep, that's what I'm showing.
2-0 with 2 outs. We have a runner at first base. Score is 9-1 in favor of Mayo.
That's a swing and a miss for strike number 1. So 2-1 now the count. I want to appreciate everybody tuning in here to 96.1 FM or the viewers watching it on our box cast in your YouTube channel. That one, the ball, it just kind of got out of Gilliam's hand there on the release. So runner did go to second. I believe it's 3-1. Yeah, it is 3-1.
You are correct.
Yeah, 3-1. And that's high and outside for ball number 4. So runners now on first and second for Mayo. Still 2 outs.
Number 13, Doyle, is up.
I was going to wear my winter boots tonight, and I should have. My toes are cold. That's in there for strike 1. Kind of a delayed call. I think if it's close, he's going to go. Like I said, maybe don't always agree with that call there, but it's cold and it's a 9-1 game. So yeah, so 0-2. The board says 3-2, so no paying attention to that. So no balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. And here comes the pitch from Johnson. And that's going to be outside. Yep. Try to make her chase a little bit there.
Yep.
So 1-2.
And wind is, believe it's picking up. That may be weird to say, but
just inside for ball 2. So 2's across the board.
Johnson didn't like that call. She thought she had that one.
And that one's going to be tipped foul. Ball out of play. Once again, brought to you by Americana Insurance. Hey, once again, if you don't have Americana Insurance, your home is not going to be covered for accidents like a foul ball. So 2's across the board still here. And that one's going to be hit towards right field. It's going to stay fair, I believe.
Yeah, it's a fair ball.
Yep, and it will. And a throw to home, not in time. So Mayo's going to tack on another run.
Runners at the corners, yes. With a base hit.
Condon reaching home for the Spartans, now batting.
Stevens, number 14, is now up.
For the Spartans is number 14.
Looking at the assistant coach for Mayo, she is freezing over there. She's holding her hands too. Hey, and that one's going to be tipped foul as it almost over the netting here in front of us.
So we have an 0-1 count, 2 outs, runners at the corners.
10-1 lead for Mayo here in the top of the 6th. And that one's going to be hit right to the shortstop. She'll grab that one for out number 3. So Mayo's going to strand 2, but we'll get 1. Takes it 10-1 on your Bayview Freeborn Funeral Cremation Service scoreboard. With that, we'll hear some more from our sponsors here on Power 86. This is Power 86 live coverage of Albert Lee Tiger softball from the Americana Insurance press box.
It's not the kind of thing we feel comfortable talking about, but it's something we all will face. You can make things easier on the ones you love by pre-planning your funeral arrangements. Bayview Freeborn Funeral Home will listen to your needs, offer choices for arrangements, and then make sure all of your questions have been answered. Bayview Freeborn Funeral Home, a name you can trust. Call 373-4330.
My name is Taylor Johnson, Albert Lee softball captain. You're listening to Power 96. Thanks for keeping it local.
And back here again. Thank you, Taylor, for the nice intro there to softball. As we actually cut that one, it was a while ago, but we get to play it here now because it's finally softball season. We've had that one in the can now for, probably a couple of months. So, but yeah, good to hear her voice there. We'll have some more for you, of course, as we get some more interviews and things like that with some of the players and coaches. Here we go, bottom of the 6th. Once again, 6th inning, brought to you by Americana Insurance.
Kira Erickson now up. Third baseman, number 5.
Swing and a miss for strike number 1.
Batting for the Tigers, number 5, Kira Erickson, third baseman.
I said ball 1 is what they put on there, but that's ball 1. So, yeah.
1-1 with no outs. We definitely are ignoring the statistician on the scoreboard.
Here comes the 1-1 pitch. No outs. And that one's hit right past the shortstop on the inside there. And that's going to be a hit for Erickson. So Erickson getting her first hit, right? First hit of the year?
You are correct. She is now 1 for 2 on the year.
Got a nice hit there for Erickson. And I was about ready to say, once Erickson gets acclimated here to the softball, last year she had a very nice year as well. Just sometimes the speed difference, especially defensemen for hockey, kind of tough sometimes.
Yes, I agree.
Johnson, she'll tip that one foul. She takes now 0-1 count here. No outs. Runner on first. Looking to get 9 runs here in the bottom of the 6th.
The signal, according to their little arm patches, is what the third baseman or the head coach is signaling to the hitter and to the runner at first. So,
of course, Gerber, her first year here. Comes a 1-1 pitch, no outs. And Johnson watches that one get low and outside. I think the pitcher for Mayo was used to getting a lot of those calls, and unfortunately she's staying on the outside. That is going to be in there for strike 2.
Yeah, we'll go with yes. That was a strike.
Yep, so 2-2 here now. She's really flirting with that low and outside, and she did get the call on that one. And that one's going to be hit.
Nice
Johnson hits that out into center. Goes off the center fielder. Runners advancing. Taylor's going to hold up at second. And Erickson tried to go towards third, but as she started going, she was told to hold back. So no outs, runners at second and third for your Tigers here in the bottom of the 6th.
Single.
Yeah, technically, for the scores, especially Jamie, he doesn't get to hear us, but nice base hit, but just off. It's that kind of we talked about the puck luck earlier. Now that the softball luck,
yes,
and that is what we needed to see. And Albert Lee got a little luck there. So first pitch in there for strike number 1.
Mosh, why don't you jump in that Jake's mobile and bring us some hot chocolate?
And that one's going to be hit. It will go towards the first baseman. She's going to go ahead and just touch the runner there. Smart play.
Yes, very smart play. You can hear from the coaching staff of Mayo. They're like, well done, well done. Yeah. So 1 out. We have runners on second and third.
Bakken
is up.
Yeah, she's going to swing and miss on the first one. So takes no balls, 1 strike, 1 out here. Still bottom of 6. Tigers trailing 10-1. Runners, though, on second and third. Bakken watches that one go through. So 0-2.
I don't know about Jamie next to me here, but my fingers are starting to feel a little bit of the crispness.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And that one is going to be outside. Ball does not get far enough away, so the runners will stay where they're at on second and third.
And the pitcher did a great job there. Fundamental softball. Charged, make sure the home plate was covered. So it was good fundamental softball.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Excuse me, 1-2 pitch. And that's a swing and a miss for strike number 3. So 2 outs here.
Murray, the right fielder, number 15, is now up. Let's turn on one here.
That's going to be outside. Good eye there. So 1-0, 2 outs.
And here we go. Runners still at third and second.
And that one's going to be a dribbler towards third. She's going to take that, throw it to first. It will be in time for the third out. So Tigers strand 2, still trailing 10-1. And we're going to head into the 7th. I was just looking at here to make sure. Yeah, we're going to head into the 7th. I didn't know with the cold weather if they would do something or not, but they're going to stay in here. So let's hear some more from our sponsors here. It's Power 96, live coverage of Albert Lee softball on the Americana Insurance Press Box.
Are you looking to arrive in style at your next event? Look no further than Dawson Limousine. With our luxurious limousine and limo bus options, you'll be sure to turn heads wherever you go. Whether you're heading to a wedding, prom, or just a night out on the town, let Dawson Limousine chauffeur you around. And as a proud sponsor of local sports, you can trust that we are dedicated to supporting our local community. Call us today at 507-402-0606 to book your ride with Dawson Limousine.
My name is Taylor Johnson, Albert Lee softball captain. You're listening to Power 96. Thanks for keeping it local.
A smile that shines should be within reach for everyone. At Elf Orthodontics, we offer flexible financial arrangements customized just for you and your family. Choose a payment plan that fits your budget and get the beautiful smile you've always wanted. And ask how to use your HSA to make your confident smile even more affordable. Call 507-377-0222 today to schedule your complimentary consultation.
Back here again, the Americana Insurance Press Box. We're in the 7th inning. The computer, it's a little chilly on the computer, and it did not want to do what I was trying to tell it to do. And but that's okay. Top of 7 here. Mayo leading 10-1.
Leadoff hitter Putzer, the shortstop, number 6. Start us off here at the top of the 7th inning.
I was looking to see it. It says it's 42 degrees. I do not believe it's 42. But with the wind, I'm not sure what the real feel is. And that one's going to be a dribbler over towards the first baseline, but it will be fouled, so 1-1. Just trying to see. Feels like 33. That's what it says right now. We won't. Yeah, which is 1-1. Here we go.
Ron, I'm asking for hazard pay.
That's going to be just high. Takes it to 2 balls, 1 strike.
2-1, nobody out. Leadoff batter is up.
I'm going to be high again.
Yeah. Oh, can't even keep my hand still to write down the ball.
It's a beautiful, sunshiny day. Well, I'll tell you what, 3-1, and that one's going to be just high as well. And be a walk issued there by Johnson. So runner on first for Mayo.
Yes.
I wonder if we could talk to John. We need a camera.
McGee, center fielder, number 5.
I wonder how Taylor's hand is right now.
Yeah, Taylor's hand is probably just as bad as ours.
And that one's going to be hit. It is going to go out into shallow left. And it will be a base hit. So runners now on first and second. Ball thrown in. We'll get past Johnson. She'll throw it over to third, but not in time. So runners now on the corners.
Great call out. Yeah. The catcher, number 4, is now up.
And Coach Gerber going to call a time.
Yes.
Am I saying that correct, Gerber?
Yes, you are.
Okay. I wanted to make sure I didn't say it wrong, and I don't need her mad at me.
Well, anger management classes.
Of course, her first year here, Fleek stepping down as a coach. Where'd my sheet go here? Of course, like I said, did talk to her that hopefully she'll be on Tiger Sports Saturday, one Saturday with us. Gave her the open invite to join us. But here comes the wind again. Not even going to mess with my sheets.
We have number 4, the catcher. Chan is now up with runners on the corners and no outs. And the ball, they're just going to let the runner go to second.
Yeah, high and definitely high there. So runners now on second, third. That one's going to be popped up.
Third. There
Erickson
we go.
Gets there for out number 1.
Nice job by Kara.
Erickson
All right.
Looking to throw it over to first, or to second.
The solo home run hitter, number 22, Ani Shark, is now
Shank,
up.
I believe
Shank,
is,
yes, you are
Shank.
correct.
It's going to be outside for ball number 1.
Now batting for Mayo, third baseman number 22, Ani Shank.
And that's going to be low. Gilliam doing a good job keeping in front of that.
She's done a really good job behind the plate today.
That's tipped foul for strike 1. Of course, Gilliam now her first time here on varsity with the graduation of Raymond. Of course, over at first base as well. New first baseman. A new left fielder. And then Heidemann back at shortstop from what I guess she did play that till she was injured last year. Maggie Olson did a nice job filling in for her at shortstop. Here comes a 2-2 pitch. And that one hit just past the shortstop there. One run's going to score, and 2 is going to score. So Mayo now taking a 12-1 lead on your Bayview Freeborn Funeral Cremation Service scoreboard.
You are correct. And that was a nice base hit. Number 28, Hortop, is now up.
And that one is going to be shallow right. It will drop foul. Is just past the first baseman there.
The first baseman is going to have to learn in the future to backpedal instead of turning all the way around.
Yeah, she's going to learn that position as well.
Yes.
That's a swing and a miss for a strike.
And like we said at the beginning of the show, Dave, there's a first game. There's a lot of first-time jitters out there. So
I believe it's 0-2, I think.
Yes.
It's going to be outside, ball 1.
It is 1-2.
I had to readjust.
With 1 out.
Don't want to take my hands out of my pockets. Here goes the 1-2. And that's going to be high and outside. Takes it 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out.
We're at the 2-2 counts. Runner at first. Wind blowing to the north at approximately 15 to 18 miles per hour.
And that's going to be low. It does get away from Gilliam. Runner will go to second. She will stay at second.
Yes, she's going to camp out there for a little bit.
So full count here now, 3-2. 3-2-1. Countdown is the action. I think that's how that song went, wasn't it?
I don't
Back
remember.
in the day. All right, here's a 3-2. That one's going to be just outside. And runners now on the corners.
No, runners will be at first and second.
Oh, you're right. I apologize. First and second.
Yeah, she doesn't get to advance on the base on balls.
I forgot she had scored. The one that was at third scored.
No, you're good. You're good.
Oh, my eyeballs are starting to freeze. No, just kidding.
Don't cry. That's a strike.
Yeah, strike 1.
I'm going to help Blue out here a little bit. That's strike.
Of course, 33, the pitcher now for Mayo up.
Yes. Condon.
And that one's going to be popped up.
Shortstop.
She'll grab that for out number 2. Like I said, saying the fans, even though it's cold, you see them all bundled up. Still smiles though. Like I said, always good to be out here cheering on your Lady Tigers.
Yes. Number 16 is now up.
Say outside on that one. Let's just say that. Ball 1. Goes the 0-1 pitch. Or 1-0 pitch, excuse me.
That's going to be out of play.
Yep. Just out of play. So once again, out of play. Brought to you by Americana Insurance. Make sure you're going to be insured for all those accidents that might happen if you have softball, baseball hit your vehicle. Talking to you, lawn dresser. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs, and that one's tipped back.
1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runners at first and second base. I could guarantee you that Johnson wants to get out of this inning. That coat sounds fabulous.
And that one is going to get hit into right field. Murray having an issue getting that corralled, and that's going to be another run scored for Mayo. Once again, I'm looking out there. A lot of these girls, you could just see their hands. They're trying to squinch your hands up.
Oh, yeah.
Put them wherever they can to keep warm. So fingers not working the greatest. And that one's going to be popped out. It'll go into shallow right center. 1 run is going to score, maybe 2.
2 runs are going to
It's
score.
going to be in the double there, and the wind just blowing that ball around. Takes it 15-1 lead now. Mayo 15, Tigers 1 on your Bayview Freeborn Funeral Cremation Service scoreboard. That's
All right.
a swing and a miss.
That's the number 9 hitter. Stevens is up. Last time up, popped out to the shortstop.
And that one's going to be a dribbler, a foul. You know how cold or how windy it is? It just blew my hoodie off. I was like, God, why did my ears get so cold all of a sudden? So here we go, a quick 0-2. And that one's just going to miss. Takes it to 1 ball, 2 strikes with 2 outs.
That was a great pitch by Johnson. She's moving the ball around just like you're supposed to.
That's in there for a strikeout looking. So we're going to head into the bottom of the 7th. And, of course, it is 6. What did I just do here? I don't know what I did.
The computer has told David, I'm too cold. I'm done.
I don't know what I did.
They batted through that time, Mayo did. Which is pretty interesting. But Johnson did get her first strikeout, or second. She has 2 strikeouts. Yes, Dad, it's 2 strikeouts. Sorry I blew up.
Oh, thank goodness. So put it this way, my fingers are frozen, and I went to click something, and I messed it up, but I think we're still good.
All right.
We're good here. I'm going to make sure I'll have to talk to Ron. Ron will have to look when he gets home. Of course, Ron over in Rochester tonight. So we're not even going to play any ad here right now because I just messed it up, and I don't want to mess with it anymore. So, Ron, I apologize if you're listening. I know your game's kicked off, I think, at 4:30. Maybe you're on the way home now listening. When you get home, I need you to look to make sure that I didn't mess anything up, to make sure that everything plays through correctly. Of course, Thursday we'll be back on the air as Albert Lee Baseball takes over Power 96. You can listen to that here again on 96.1 FM, or you can also watch it on our Boxcast app or our YouTube channel, or, of course, on our website as well. Figure out how we're going to situate there. Of course, there's a lot of different coverage, and we probably be down outside again like we were last year. Let's figure out the camera, get that a nice view for everybody.
Gilliam, our number 9 hitter, is now up.
He is catcher number 8, Addie Gilliam.
And that's going to be high and outside for ball number 1.
Ooh, stop shaking hand. Okay, there we go.
You think? All right, here comes the 1-0 pitch. And that's going to be low and outside for ball number 2.
Umpire thought about calling it a strike.
He did. Here's how cold it is, folks. Some of these wires that we have, they're like, they don't move. That's how cold it is. Trying to move stuff around here. That 2-0 pitch is going to be swing and a miss for strike number 1.
2-1 to our leadoff batter.
Here's a 2-1 pitch. That's going to be outside. 3 balls, 1 strike here, no outs. Bottom of 7. 7th inning brought to you by Dawson Limousine. And that's in there for strike number 2, so it goes to a full count here. So 3-2 here, no outs.
On a positive note, the wind has calmed down.
And that's going to be a dribbler over towards first. He'll go ahead and step on the bag for out number 1. As soon as you say that, now look at it. Now it's kicking back out.
Yeah, I should have just been quiet. Leadoff hitter, Hannah Austinson, the center fielder. 2 base on balls and a K. 0 for 1 on the season.
Yeah.
Number 1, Hannah Austinson.
Of course, that's going to be tipped. She didn't agree with some of those pitches that were called last time, but once again, it's, you're trailing, and even the umpire, it's cold, it's going to get dark soon. If it's close, swing the bat. And that's going to be strike number 2.
And as soon as we say that, and now it's 0-2 with 1 out.
She did not agree with that one either, but just stayed quiet. And that's going to be high and outside, so that one is going to be there. So 1 ball, 2 strikes.
There you go. Sorry.
1 out. I got to change on our box cast. goes. And that's going to be a swing and a miss for strike number 3. So 2 outs here for the Tigers.
All right. Callie Noble, left fielder, number 10 is now up.
Lefty here.
Now batting for Alberley, left fielder, number 10,
You can
Kelly
see
Noble.
she's got her arm up there. It's going to be, first pitch is going to be low. But as her arm is up there, you can see her jersey wave with the wind. 1 ball, no strikes, and that's going to be
That's going to be low, I
yeah.
believe. Yeah. Male pitcher getting a little frustrated out there.
Well, and she's done a good job coming in here.
Oh,
in
she's done a
relief.
great job, yes.
And that's going to be a swing and a miss for strike number 1. So 2 balls, 1 strike, 2 outs.
To all local fans, your new statistician for the Alberley softball team will be Jamie Johnson.
And she watches that one go across for strike 2. So two's across the board. And that's going to be low. The way he backed up, I thought he was going to call it a strike.
So did I. Full count, 2 outs, wind blowing straight north. Here we go.
American flag, you can see everything with it. And that's going to be strike number 3 looking. And that will be how this game will end. On your Bayview Freeborn Funeral Cremation Service scoreboard, it has Mayo at 15, your Tigers at 1. So not the outcome that the Lady Tigers were looking at here. But look at Austinson. And Austinson is used to playing hockey. She literally she come out and just shivering. So yeah, like I said, they know it. They're, even though they take the loss today, they're still smiling, and they're just happy to be out here playing some softball, enjoying the beautiful Hammer complex that we do have here. So. Caldy's, you got some stats there, Caldy?
I do. Mayo pitching had 11 Ks.
Okay, 11 strikeouts for Mayo.
Yes, and then see you later, Jamie. And then Albert Lee Tyler had 2 Ks. She pitched the whole entire game.
Taylor Johnson, yeah.
Yeah, and she gave up what? She had 15 runs. She gave up 13 hits. So it was I tell you what, the Tigers they got the jitters out now, so now maybe we can buckle down and start playing. They're, like you said, Dave, the ball was fine in the holes.
Yeah, they did not have softball luck, as like I said, when we talk about puck luck, things like that. Definitely nothing the Tigers could do to avoid that. Even the ball's hitting the outfield.
Correct.
They're watching it, and all of a sudden the wind picks up and goes over their head, or it dropped down low. But like I said, it's one of those things they need to adjust, and they will. But no matter what, and they won't be playing in 30 to 40 degree weather, hopefully for too much longer.
No. Well, maybe next week, but other than that. But like we were talking about before we went on air, the Tigers last year, we were out here and it was spitting and sprinkling and cold. At least there was just wind today. It wasn't raining, so because we didn't bring our tent, that would have been horrible.
No, that would have been horrible. Man, and the clouds definitely got blue there for a second, but it did not do anything, which is good.
But thanks a lot, Dave, for letting me come out.
Hey, no, thank you, Caldy. Thanks to all of our sponsors. Let's go run through those here again real quick. Of course, you have Americana Insurance, Bayview Freeborn Funeral Home, Southern Minnesota Branding, On the Spot Appliance, Arcadian Bank, Derek's Preferred Auto in Blooming Prairie, Star Granite Works, GT Window and Door, Gutters by GT, the Austin Bruins, Alpha Orthodontics, etc. Tanning and Clothing, there in the Skyline Plaza, Trades and Labor Federal Credit Union, Thompson Sanitation, Young Construction and Roofing, Nick's Meats in Hayward, and my thing is blowing here. That's how windy it is. Nick's Meats Hayward, South Main Auto Service in Austin, Freeborn County Solid Waste, North Star Power Sports, Big Cats Customs in Clarks Grove, the Overhead Door Company, the Albert Lee Convention and Visitors Bureau, Sorensen's Appliance in Geneva, Collins Auto Repair, Hanson Tire Service of Austin, etc. Credit Union, Marthaler Honda in Owatonna, Design Ready Controls, Hy-Vee in Albert Lee, Jake's Pizza, Shell Rapid Lube, Aero Printing, Waseca Inc., and Community Foot Clinic, Ernie's Canvas as well. And here, I see that just blew my whole sheet away again. I normally have it in the thing. Ernie's Canvas, P&L Excavating and Complete Septic Systems, and Liberty Extreme Car Wash and Detailing, and finally Jensen Heating, Plumbing and Air Conditioning in Geneva. With that, this has been Sports Director Dave Nelson. Thank you for tuning in here tonight on 96.1 FM, or maybe on our Boxcast app or our YouTube channel. We'll be back on Thursday with more. Actually,